What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Blessed love, my viewers and subscribers. Let me, just let you guys know how appreciative I am for you to take time out of your busy schedule to join me in yet another video. And, guys, we have to give thanks to the Almighty, as always, for, letting us live to see another beautiful day, right? And also, guys, I must remind you to like the videos, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, hit the notification bell, and also subscribe, guys. Subscribe and let me, and comment and let us know what you think about the video. Maybe something in the video that I did not highlight, or something I may or may not have said, but just do the due, and let us have a conversation about it. All right, check this out, guys.
Righteousness.
Righteousness.
Righteousness. Righteousness. Righteousness. Wake up, people. Righteousness.
Righteousness.
Righteousness exalted a nation.
Righteousness exalted a nation.
But sin is our approach unto anything.
Is our approach unto anything.
For Jamaica to be truly great.
For Jamaica to be truly great.
Put God first.
Put God first.
Put God first.
Put God first.
Move forward in faith.
Move forward in faith.
Unity is strength.
Unity is strength.
Strength is power.
Strength is power.
Power is God.
Power is God.
God is love.
God is love.
Love is victory.
Love is victory.
Love is victory.
Love is victory.
We're not here.
We're not here
to play. To dream.
To dream.
To drift.
To drift.
We have hard work to do.
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 Win to live.
Win to live.
Glory to God.
Glory to God.
Righteousness.
Righteousness.
Sealer.
Sealer.
Ready.
Yeah, man, kind of love to see that little thing there, we have to give them police officers there some, give them shout out and tell them to keep up the good work, and, for the fact that they're acknowledging the Almighty God, before they enter out on the street to do their work. Because, it's kind of dangerous out there, guys. So, trusting in the Almighty is a little help for them, and, a little more, what you call it now, protection, a little more protection for them, because Almighty I protect them out there, you know what I mean? So like to see that, man. But anyway, may have some update, guys, on a few things few videos that I did before. So all right, let us get into it right now. So for those of you who have been watching the channel for a while, or been paying attention to Jamaican news and whatever, these two persons that you're looking at on your screen now, if you remember, the gentleman is Noel Maitland, and he's a former police officer, and he was charged for the possible death and missing body of Donna Lee Maitland, who was his girlfriend at the time, and they found a little some DNA blood samples in his apartment, who the forensic deemed that it was that of Donna Lee. You know what I mean? So yeah, the court case is going on right now, guys, and a little update I see, guys, and boy, I can't believe my eyes when I see this thing here, guys. So on your screen, the blood samples that they found, right, in the policeman's apartment. The defense for Noel Maitland, had brought up the what you call it now. I guess it's the defense of his case. He's trying to get free of the charges. So they're asking, could the blood sample that they found in his apartment be, the period blood of his once girlfriend that is missing? Can you believe that, guys? I don't know how much blood samples they found or what, but they brought that up. If it could have been this blood sample, the period blood from his once girlfriend Donna Lee Donaldson, was missing up till now. They haven't found in the body or anything. You know what I mean? And then they're questioning the calls, you know, that he had made to the truck driver that supposedly had moved the body of Donna Lee Donaldson, you know, in a piece of couch that he had in his apartment. You know, so all of that is being brought up now. You know, so as usual, we'll be keeping our ears and eyes on this case in particular, because we still don't know what the ex-police officer's fate is going to be from this case, and we know it might not be finished no time soon. But we still gonna keep our eyes and ears out for this one, guys. So we'll bring that to you, and the updates come up, we'll bring it to you as always. All right. Okay, so we're gonna move right along, guys. And as I said, I have some updates, you know. So okay, this one here now, as you can see, guys, Miss Universe Jamaica under medical care after she fell off the stage in Thailand, you know, and that is such a sad case, guys, to see something like this happening at a pageant show. So her name is Dr. Gabrielle Henry. She was rushed to the hospital after fall during evening gown round ahead of Miss Universe 2025 finals. So they say it's not you know, life threatening or anything like that. But we are hoping that she'll recover enough so she can continue in the competition, in the contest, you know, and hopefully come out on top, you know, be the number one, the winner for Miss Universe 2025. All right, so let's wish her a speedy recovery, guys. All right. Okay, so moving right along again, guys. The next thing that I wanted to say, guys, it's been like a couple weeks now, but I must say thanks to the international community. I didn't get a chance to really, you know, go in depth about that. But the first one, as you're looking at your screen, guys, these two persons on the screen, most of you guys, or some of you guys, might have known or heard about it. There are some. They were victims of a plane crash in Florida, and both of them died, and their father and daughter. So the Alexander Worm, you know, the gentleman there, and he was 53 years old, and his daughter Serena Worm, who was 22 years old. And, you know, unfortunately, they had gone to Jamaica, you know, with relief stuff. And a few days after that, they were trying to go back there with some more stuff for the relief program in Jamaica to help out after Hurricane Melissa. And the plane crashed in Florida, unfortunately. And both of them died on the site, guys. So, you know, we just have to say condolences again to the family and friends of these two persons. And you know, information is that it's something that this gentleman has been doing for years now, you know, where he goes around all over the world and help victims in, you know, different kind of situations and stuff like that. So, and also, guys, we want to thank, you know, everybody overseas, wherever you are, all over, anywhere in the world. We just want to say thanks, you know, to everybody. You know, you all know yourselves, you know, and for all the donations, the relief packages, you know, any little way that you had help, or you are helping right now. You know, some people donated money and all that good stuff. Some people donated their time and you know, efforts and stuff like that. They went in Jamaica, gave their time helping to clean up and, you know, look after people and all that good stuff. So, you know, we just want to say thank you, guys, and it's greatly appreciated. You know, every Jamaican, anywhere we are, you know, we appreciate the kindness and, you know, stuff like that. So but you know, we know that Jamaicans are loved everywhere in the world. You know, any corner of the world you go and, you know, they hear the accent and hear that they're Jamaican, you're really appreciated and loved. you know. But sometimes, guys, it seems as if we are loved around the world, except for right there in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So we just have to be careful, guys, and watch our steps, look at what we are doing to each other and all of that. Because as we have always heard people talk about it, and it, we come to the conclusion that maybe everybody love Jamaica except us in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So we need to watch our ways, guys, and do better in a lot of things that we are doing. Because after the hurricane, we heard about holdups, robberies, stuff like that. Happily, the police has put a tab on that. I can say, but still, you guys have to keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? If you go down there to help or in any way or anything, or to give out packages, and even those in Jamaica too. We just ask you to be vigilant, guys, and watch your steps and all of that good stuff. All right. Anyway, moving right along, guys. All right. So the next story I'm coming with, guys, is another update, right? So this young lady that is on the screen, if you guys remember, I did a video on about her. When was it? Last week or thereabout, where she and her teen daughter, was found lifeless in their apartment. So and the police had named a person of interest, right? So his name was Brandon Main, or was Brandon Main. So he was a taxi operator, and he was implicated in the murder of the St. Catherine teacher and her teen daughter. So he reportedly fled to Clarendon, guys, in a little area by the name of Tweedside, and that is in northwest Clarendon, right? So he left and went to Tweedside. I think it was of a relative of his, and it is said that he made a confession of the murder, right? So he had left and went to town. This is the person, the cousin talking now. He had left and went to town from long time. So when I saw him pop up on Wednesday morning, that time I didn't know he did such a gruesome murder and come here and do like everything all right. The relative who spoke on the condition of anonymity said, so Maine was found lifeless on Friday about 1 p.m. hanging from a mango tree in a yard in Tweedside. Right? And so the police are probing his death as a suspected case of suicide. Right? On Thursday, before the bodies of 29-year-old Tara Pinnock, who taught at a primary school in St. Catherine, and their 14-year-old daughter, Tally Wright. And that I must update, guys. I had said Pinnock because some people were saying her surname as Pinnock also, right? And I used that name, so I must update that. And her surname is Wright. That's her biological name, Tally Wright. And both of them were discovered at a premises in Mount View near St. Jago Heights in St. Catherine. Right? So, so according to Senior Superintendent of Police Upton Nichols, cops were alerted because they were missing for a couple of days. And, when the police went there, they found their body upon entering the apartment. Right? So the suspect had, it is said that he seemed to have taken his life. So that is that for that case, guys. All right. And moving right along. So this other story that I'm coming to you with. Oh, and this is a picture of the taxi operator. And I must say also too, it is word on the street is that he was, giving this young lady that he had killed with her daughter money to save for him. They were together for a little bit, and he was, working and trying to save her money to buy a bus. and he was giving her money to save, and he was ready for the money, and then, you know, the money wasn't forthcoming. So that is the alleged reason why he killed both of them. You know what I mean? So it is such a sad situation in you know, any way you look at it, because it is sad that if he was giving her money to save for him, and then when he was ready, it is said that it is over, I think, $3 million. You know, so that is a hard pill to swallow, guys. So we have to be careful, you know, with stuff like this. And for the ladies, if you have a person like this who is, you know, trusting you to give you money to save for them, you know, just do the right thing, you know, because, you know, you don't want anything like this to come, you know, to come your way where your life is taken for something like this. So, you know, we just have to be careful all around, guys. And for the men, it in the long run, it won't help you, because if he didn't kill himself, then he would have probably, you know, if he was found guilty, you know, would be serving maybe life sentence, or maybe even worse, you know what I mean? So we have to, as I said, we have to be careful, guys. All right. Okay, so moving right along. So the other story is another update, guys. So I did a video about these two police officers. They were off duty at the time, and they lost their lives, you know. And the first of all, I had given the names of both suspects as Macarius Monroe, right? And the other one was I don't remember the name right now, but I had given both of them name as Monroe, so I have to make a correction on that. All right, so the other person's name would have been Junior Brown, right? And these guys are all young people, guys. So listen to this now. So, you know, the three of them, and then there was another person who was involved, or the police had named a person of interest in that case. So the three suspects named in the shooting death of off-duty police constables Charles Stewart and Jamare Garden along Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew are Macarius Monroe, also known as Mackie, Junior Brown, and a 17-year-old identified as Cardell Insang. So Macarius Monroe identified as the main suspect who allegedly opened fire on the officers surrendered to the police shortly after the incident. The other two suspects, Junior Brown and Cardell Insang, were still at large as of the last available reports, and were being urged to turn themselves in to the authorities. So the incident occurred on Thursday evening, November 13, 2020 of this year, when the off-duty officers were reportedly at a business place, and both of them cooperated, and it was a car wash, and an altercation developed with a group of men. It is said that the men, there was a car parked there, and it was found that the car was a stolen car. So they were they were speaking to, you know, a suspect about it, and, you know, it is said that they, you know, kind of draped him up and give him a few slaps and stuff like that. And, you know, this suspect was believed to be a member of a criminal network known as the Dusty Gang, and is in a car stealing ring, right? So that, I guess that's how the car, you know, happened to be there. You know what I mean? So it is said that the other two, you know, turned themselves in also. So all three of them are in police custody right now as we speak. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing they turned themselves in, guys, because we all know that the police would what the police would do if they found them and they put up a resistance. You know what I mean? So good that they turned themselves in. All right. So okay, moving along again, guys, and so that is one of the suspect right there on your screen, which I had shown the time, and this is the other one. So, you know what I mean? So this final story, guys, that I'm coming to you with is you know, a good let me put it this way, it's a good story, and you know, good workings and good job by the JDF Coast Guard, right? And as you can see on your screen, they seized cocaine valued at $3.7 billion, guys, right? So let's jump right into the story, and I'm trying to hurry up and finish this video before it goes too long. Okay, so a successful combined operation. 1 second, guys, give me a minute here. Okay, all right, so 1 second, guys, give me 1 minute. Let me get back into the story. I'm having some technical difficulties here, guys. Okay, so all right here. What a time to be having a difficulty right now. Okay, anyway, so let's go get into it again. So combined counter-narcotics operation offshore Jamaica on Wednesday resulted in the Coast Guard seizing little more than 990 pounds of cocaine with an estimated street value of $3.7 billion, guys. So according to the Jamaica Defense Force, right, it says the 1st District Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard was conducting routine patrols south of Jamaica when it pursued and intercepted a vessel believed to be transporting illicit narcotics. All right, and they didn't blow it up like what the US is doing right now to Venezuela. so during the chase, guys, persons on board the suspected vessel reportedly threw multiple packages overboard, which were swiftly recovered by the JDF Coast Guard boarding team. The JDF says the contraband was secured and transported to the 1st District JDF Coast Guard base, where it was handed over to the narcotics police for processing. The JDF has labeled the seizure as a significant disruption to the regional trafficking networks. This successful operation underscores the JDF's unwavering commitment to regional security cooperation and the protection of Jamaica's national borders against transnational organized crime. The force will continue to work alongside our national and international partners to secure Jamaica's maritime space, strengthen our borders, protect our people, and to counter illicit activities that threaten regional stability. Right? So, good job by the JDF, man, and we applaud that kind of work, you know? Because just imagine, guys, all of that drug get on the shores of Jamaica. That could have been a real, you know, catastrophe, guys. You know, so we have to applaud this kind of work by the JDF. All right. So that's it for today, guys. And let me say I have a little, you know, video of some of the damage as usual that Melissa brought to the shores of Jamaica. So just watch that video and see what the place looked like before. Some of these places look like before the hurricane and after. You know what I mean? It's really a chilling sight to see, guys. And no matter how much I you know, I see these videos, it's like you just can't believe your eyes. You know what I mean? So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Continue to, you know, to tune into the videos, you know, but remember to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? And comment and let us know what you think about the video. You know what I mean? And as usual, I appreciate you tuning in, guys. Blessed love. Peace. So check out this video here.
Forget to hold your hand. No, we can feel like forever we've been struggling. Your love is our strength. Together we're resilient. No man can feel a woman's pain. I'll be here with you always. And we have something that's real.